Hello, 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 chaps. It's turn 60 of Pitboss 69. And this is what Sivak and myself have done so far. We're financial and imperialistic Carthaginians, which I think is pretty good. So we started out here, built a lighthouse fairly early. Also built this. This was actually our second town. We built this one shortly after it. I recently too booked a granary here, and then a monument just to get the gems. Over here, obviously a very nice town with the pigs and the gold and the copper and the quarry. So that could make a settler in pretty short order. I mean, 5, 6, plus 4, plus 5. 6, 15 hammers. Pretty good. Could build a settler in about, what, 5 turns? 6 turns. Once it's on 4 population. We considered building a great lighthouse, but we sort of ran out of forests to chop a bit early and have to make settlers instead because they're more important. Maybe could still make the great lighthouse. Does anyone even have masonry? Oh, okay. Well, 2 people do. Might still be worth an attempt, but probably not. And then there's... Actually, let's turn on this, just for convenience. So this whole area here is a bit ambiguous. Like, this area is low food. This area is very low food here. There's no food right off the coast here, so... Sivak has actually persuaded me to build a city right here, which is fine for these times, but then, like... It kind of contributes to having a wasteland in this area, because the only food here is a cattle, and that's only +1. So the question is, how do you use these 3 grassland tiles, because the capital doesn't really need it. So you could build a fillet here, but then you can't build one here, and I think I might kind of try and argue with Sivak a bit about this city, so that you can farm all 3 of these. But I guess people don't like farming. They say it's pretty bad because you could just build cottages and get an immediate bonus. So turn 60. Here's my techs, working on the iron, working to get some gems out of those jungles, as well as the pigs. There's also pigs in that jungle to the west, and it's just a load of generic stuff really. Recently got sailing. Sailing we got very early. That's probably the only remarkable bit. And we haven't got writing yet, so... Also, last turn I moved a warrior out of here, upgraded it to axeman on here, having just connected this copper mine, and it killed a barbarian archer that was standing here, so on the defence, that is. So that just about covers everything. Sivak very wisely has moved this warrior out of this town, so that... because we've got Superdeath right here, and he's probably doing Superdeath things. I think he was sitting on 2 cities for quite a while, although it is turn 60 and haven't seen anything from him, so maybe he's attacking someone else. What are you doing, Superdeath? We know you want to murder someone. Also, there's a barbarian city. That's not something you see every day of the week. Looks like it's probably in a good location, unless there's a seafood resource here, in which case you might want to raise it, I guess. Okay, I think that should just about cover everything. Also, a little bit paranoid that one of us could build a galley with an axeman and easily take the opponent's city, so maybe I'll upgrade to an axeman just preemptively. He did send me a clam for clam though. But I think this is his capital right here. Here. So we're kind of close. That could be very interesting, especially since I'm building my 4th city with a lot of powerful resources on the coast. So we could, like, building galleys out of here would suck. Wouldn't really have galleys, but you could do it out of here for sure. And I don't know who else is over here. This might even be a land connection all the way to the Bierzen Emperorgarten. So Commodore's German, I guess. But anyway, I would like to get to nab this city spot. In which case, what is this city even doing? Because you might prefer to leave the cattle for this city, if it's only the cattle and the clan to work off as food sources, as well as a 3 food tile one, you get a lighthouse or like a farm here, maybe, if farms are good, which they kind of aren't. I'll probably complain to Sivak about building it here. Not that it really matters, because we're busy building important cities, not thinking about fillers. Yeah, we've got 4 workers, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're roading towards the new city location down here. I guess Utica should actually be building a workboat, or I could just say, well, I'm just going to have to use this granary to whip the monument, and by extension the workboat. And with the new gold, we don't need to worry about one pop whipping that much. It's going to be okay. I think after whipping the monument in the workboat, the city can just be left alone to enjoy its cottages. Do we have anything more to say? I don't think so. That's probably an excessively long video already. How the hell is Naufragar so high score? Is it just because he has a religion or something? He only has 3 towns and he's on 238 score. I don't understand the score, so that's kind of peculiar. See you chaps.